Yep, as you read from the title and thumbnail, we are expecting a big storm to hit here in the UK. It's Thursday the 17th of February. Tomorrow, Friday, is where the storm is gonna start. So we have to get the shed ready and the budgies ready. So why don't we hop into today's video and get all this sorted. So I've just got off of work and I've just arrived home, and I've been seeing the news lately, and the warning has gone from an amber to a red warning. So we are expecting really strong gusts of wind. I have moved this table over a little bit to sturdy up the shed a little bit because my tandem bike's here, so this will help a bit with the if the wind hits, it won't shake this shed as much. Over here we've put this pallet right here. This will also help with the movement backwards and forwards. It is a heavy pallet, so it should help a little bit. And back here we don't really have nothing to worry about because we have a cage, and then we have a bunch of you know, stuff that we don't use and all sorts, so that will make this shed a little bit more steadier. But what I'm worried about more is the wind and the way it's going to travel through the shed, if that makes any sense. So as you can see, we got a gap here, and then the gap closes, and here is the open gap, and this is enough to cause some shock in temperature and all sorts. So we have to cover that up, and plus we are going to put a new we're going to keep this towel on, but we're going to make it we're going to put some other fabric so it reaches the bottom, and we're going to see if we can make a DIY way of covering this hole, because I do have some pipe insulation which has helped and it's working super well, but I just didn't have enough to cover this bottom part. So that's what we're going to do in today's video, and why don't we get started? But before we get started, why don't I update you guys on the budgies and see how they are doing. As you can see, they are doing great after the nest boxes have been taken out. If you haven't seen the video of me taking down the nest boxes and why they have been taken down, then I suggest you go and look at it, because it is a very educative video, and it's very important for you to know this reason why I took the nest boxes down. But if you are a new viewer here, I can give you a little sneak peek of why. That's right, why I took the nest boxes down. So if you have a look at this guy right here, just have a look at him. I'm not going to say anything more. And yeah, that's it. That's not his, but it's from someone else. So I suggest you clicking up here. That will take you to that video, and yeah, be sure to check it out and see why I take it down. But yeah, the budgie's doing great. After I took down the nest boxes, they're doing all great. Everything's back to normal. She's healing up, okay. All of them had a shower yesterday, which was much needed, so yeah, that's good. All of them are doing great. Cockatiels are amazing. That one's amazing. Everybody's doing a-okay, but the only thing I'm worried about is, obviously I got the towel right there, which goes nearly to the bottom, but that little hole right there, focus, there we go. So that little hole right there, that causes a lot of wind to come in. As you can see, like, the towel's moving a little bit. I don't know if you can pick that up on camera, but yeah, the towels are moving, so we need to sort all of that out to make sure that there's no vibration, no wind current flowing through here. God, I was standing under the heater and the heater nearly burned my head, but yeah, there it is. Pretty good heat, and it's warm in here. Do you guys want to check out the temperature? It is 18 degrees, so it is freaking warm in here. It's like summer in here, and I'll always keep my heaters on, especially when there's wind like this, especially when it's winter. So even though I did the insulation, if you guys haven't checked that video out, click up here. This will take you to that video. It's when I remodeled my flight cage. That'll let you know a bit more of what I did to this flight cage and why it's so warm, not just because of the heater, but because of the job I done here. Also, let me just update you guys on the pond. There's nothing really exciting, although that the wind may pick up and may break these ropes, which they already are. So I wouldn't be surprised if that broke off tomorrow, but other than that, these ones are okay. The turtles are fine. I did actually see them on yesterday evening. They had their head popped up for air, so I know they're okay, but other than that, I'm not really worried. I know that can be replaced, as well as this wood thing which needs to be replaced, but all that will be done in the upcoming projects of this year. So if you guys haven't already, if you guys are new, I suggest you subscribing so you don't miss out on any project that we'll be making. Also, we got good news. I got 3 new budgies, but they are not normal species. So you'll see that in an upcoming video whenever I get them. They're at my cousin's house, so stay tuned for that as well. Excited to actually show you guys, and excited to put them in with the other birds. So but yeah, that's the ponds done. Not really nothing to worry about, other than that is going to break for sure, and I haven't got any more strings, otherwise I would replace that. But that's like the minimal thing that to worry about right now. What I need to worry about is the you know, wind currents that may be flowing through the shed, that are flowing actually, and get that sorted out. So why don't we do that? For the viewers watching from the United States and all sorts, it's a big deal for us having a storm, because we rarely get storms, we rarely get you know, these kinds of events happening here. So at least down here in the south, I'm not sure up in Scotland and you know, Northern Ireland and all that is maybe different, but at least down here in the south it is very like rare for these things to happen. So and I'm probably making a big deal about it, but you know, who knows what could happen. They are predicting trees to fall and all sorts, power cuts and all sorts, so to us it's kind of a big deal. So but yeah, enough talking, let's get this cloth up and cover this, try and cover this up. Let's see. So down here is where I have this big old cloth which was used, or is used still, to cover the big cage up. So right here, and this was also provide a little bit of extra warmth for the birds as well. So yeah, let's put this up and see how it goes. So the cloth is up, I did put the cloth, but it doesn't reach the floor as I wanted to. So anyways, it doesn't really matter, because I'm still gonna put some woods. Oh, it does feel way warm in here though. I'm gonna put some wood here, right down here, so it covers that part of the door. But actually, thinking of it properly, I think I might just put this box there, and then because this is stringy, tie it down to the floor. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, it's actually gotten darker here, so, and twigs are keep coming down. But yeah, that's pretty much the main part done, and that was pretty much all that had to be done here. Everything I did off camera as well, all of this has been moved and all that. This cage over here, I might double check just to make sure everything is tightened up, but by the looks of it, it isn't, so I need to fix that. But obviously that's boring for videos anyway. So that's it for the video. I hope you guys stay safe during this storm. Make sure that you're inside and all sorts, and keep your birds safe. If they are in the aviary or inside the shed like mine, I'd suggest you keeping them safe and making sure that you are prepared for this, even though this video came out after the storm had passed anyway. So yeah, I just wanted to show you a little bit of you know, this experience, and as I said, I'm going to document everything to YouTube. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Stay safe guys, and be sure to subscribe if you're new and you made it to the end of the video. I really appreciate your support. You know, you watching to the end, it supports the animals a lot, so I really appreciate that. And be sure to subscribe, because we got some cool projects. I'm not tired of saying it, we have some cool projects this year. You know, we got some cool budgies coming in a few weeks as well, so I recommend you subscribing, because we are doing some cool content this year. So yeah, that's it. I'm Lucas Flores guys, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Stay safe once again, and God bless you all. Bye bye.